My dad's family, or my family, has been in Seattle since the early 1900s.
Right.
So I thought it'd be really cool if you shared with everybody how your Jewish family made its way to Seattle. Like sometimes people think it's so random. They're Jews in Seattle.
Well, my grandfather on my father's side was a young man living in a town called Stolpce in
Minsk?
Belarus, near Kiev. And he was asked by somebody in the community to accompany two minor girls back to Seattle because they needed a chaperone. They had some family already there, and they wanted these girls to move away from their town and get to safety in the United States. There were a lot of pogroms there. There was a lot of trouble there. And so my grandfather, I think it was in 1906, left from his town. He took a ship. We found the records, actually, of him on the ship. I believe they left from Bremen, Germany, most probably. They made their way to New York. From there, they got off. They ended up taking a train all the way to Seattle, many days, where they were met by this family. And my grandfather was promised a job, and the job never panned out. And he ended up becoming a peddler.
What did he peddle?
He peddled mostly tomatoes and vegetables to different communities in Seattle. Actually, he specialized in selling tomatoes to the community of Italians in Seattle who used them for making spaghetti sauce, because he wasn't selling the prime tomatoes, he was selling the softer ones. And so anyway, it's a whole long story of how it developed from there. But so somebody told me that the ship didn't arrive in New York till 1908. I think it was 1906, whatever, but it was very early. And so my father was born in Seattle. I was born in Seattle. My kids were born in Seattle.
Yeah.
So our generations, we've been there for almost 120 years.
Yeah, and there's, a huge Turkish community of Jews in Seattle, and there's a big Ashkenazic community of Jews in Seattle, both from the early 1900s that got there. And the communities just thrive together. And some of my best friends growing up were Turkish and Greek. So when people ask about my cookbook is it all Ashkenazic recipes? I'm like, oh, it is a big mix.
Right, and Jews from the island of Rhodes as well.
People ask, why don't you just move to New York, Dad?
I don't like New York.
He likes to come here and get his kosher
crowded.
food and then leave.
Yeah, exactly. It's too crowded, and I like my fishing back home.
There you go.